welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we are at the 7th annual Baconfest at Menominee Casino Resort. We are in the Five Clans room and we're having a great time. It's all things bacon. We'll be right back with Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling right after this.
Pit Boss Grills presents Mad Dog and Merrill Midwest Grillin'. Brought to you by Pit Boss Grills, Griddles and Accessories, Louisiana Grills and Smokers, The Power of Wisconsin Potatoes, Sundrop Soda, Cherry Delight, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, Shooting Star Casinos, the Wisconsin Agriculture Tourism Association, and by Lashbro Visual Communications.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we promised you a great show today, and that's exactly what we're going to have. How many bacon lovers do we have out there?
I'm a bacon lover.
How about you folks? Everybody love bacon out there?
That's what it's all
We
about.
we are with our good friends at Menominee Casino Resort. We are at the 7th annual Baconfest, and we're having a great time here today. It's all things bacon. Everybody's come here to eat bacon, see the television taping. We got our good friends at Drive West Band. They're playing some great music. We have our good friend Roger with us here today, a sous chef, one of the great staff at Forest Island Restaurant here at the casino. And I might add, the Forest Island Restaurant has a great menu we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about bacon, and I got about 6 or 7 items, I think, on your menu that have bacon in it or bacon associated with it, if I'm not mistaken, Roger.
No, we do.
Yeah, good times.
Hey,
Good
Roger,
times
are you a
here.
bacon lover?
I love bacon.
I do too.
Freddie,
like
you love
Freddie?
bacon?
Hell, the gang's all here. Bacon Fest celebration. I love it.
I do too.
Freddie, if I said the word bacon, what's your next statement? Bacon and?
Eggs.
Bacon and
Hey.
eggs. All right, good for you. We're having
That's a
great
tough
time.
one, Freddie. I'm providing fast that.
You can't stump me.
We're celebrating Bacon Fest here, and I'll tell you what. One of the great things that's on the menu at the Forest Island Restaurant is a beautiful wild rice meatloaf.
Yes.
And the wild rice meatloaf is all ingredients from our good friends at Malat's Distributing,
Yes.
and they're good friends of ours.
They are.
Yeah. And how long have you been partners with Malat?
The center of the plate specialist, Malat's.
Yep. Center of the plate specialist. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Center of the plate specialist, and that's exactly what Malat's is. It's the center of the plate. It's the meat of the meat and potatoes.
It is.
And they
the
do a
meat.
great job.
They've been in business since 1976.
Wow.
So for the
That's
past
great.
2 decades, we've been in partnership with them.
Yep.
No trials or tribulations, nothing but commitment of excellence from Malat's.
Yeah, now, who's Jason Lepke?
Jason Lepke, it's like a long-lost family member that shows up once in a while.
Oh, really?
You know, gives out gifts when he shows up. Everybody's
That's
happy.
like Freddie.
But he's a sales rep, and he goes above and beyond for us.
Okay, sweet.
He exemplifies what Malat's is all about, the excellence, loyalty, family-orientated.
Exactly right. What I like about Malat's also is that they all the beef, all the pork, all the chicken come from locally harvested area here in our area, and that's a great thing.
Yes. So within a 150-mile radius, they partner with all the hotels, bars, restaurants, supper clubs.
Should we make some? So it's Bacon Fest. So we got to do everything bacon. So we're going to do a. Do you remember last year the bacon that we did? All those
Yeah.
bacon wrapped items. What a
Right,
great time
that's
that
right.
was.
Yes, I do.
And so what we're going to do right now is we're going to do a wild rice meatball wrapped in bacon.
That is
So
outstanding.
it turns out to be basically a smaller version of your meatloaf that you make every week here at the casino at the Forest Island restaurant. So let's start out with some wonderful beef.
Okay.
That's a great beef from Malat's. They also do their own blending. So at their facility in Green Bay, they take the beef, they take the pork, they blend it to what you want, your specifics.
Yes.
So that's a great thing they do. So we're going to blend our little beef, we're going to blend our pork together. I don't know how you make your meatloaves here, but we use a little egg in ours, so I'm going to crack a little egg there. Two
That
little
was a
eggs.
good egg cracker. Ever notice that?
We've got the wild rice. You got to have that beautiful wild rice. And for me, it's refrigeration day. So we got a little hot sauce we're going to splash in there.
all
We're going
right.
to use a little bit of Grandma Hazel's over the top of that. I got a little bit of Worcestershire or the W sauce over the top of that. We're going to add a little bit of maple syrup because maple syrup always goes good with bacon. So just a nice little drizzling of maple syrup over the top of that. I'm going to add a little bit of cracker crumbs or bread crumbs, if you will, and add those in there. And now we have a little product called Da Works. That's ketchup, mustard, sauerkraut, and onions. So we want to add a little bit of that because it adds some great flavor within there. So we got basic everything, but everything's got to have garlic in it, don't it, Roger?
Everything.
Everything's got to have garlic.
Garlic is life.
So we had a business meeting the other day. We met Cree and we met Thomas, and Roger was on standby that day. But what a great staff you have. You really, really do. Great quality folks, yeah. Yeah, they do a great job.
Now, what are some of the other products that they have there, or that you have too?
They have their outstanding prime rib, bacon, poultry, pork of many different styles that we use.
The prime rib, is that just one day a week?
Yes. Oh, our buffets. So like on Fridays, we'll have a seafood buffet. Saturdays will be our prime rib buffet. And Sundays and Mondays, we'll have chicken buffets right there.
All right, that's great.
So,
can't go wrong with that.
Like during COVID, we got popped on the chin. Everybody stumbled a little bit, but we're on our way back. And pretty soon, I hope, we have our legendary Taco Tuesday buffet.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Right, exactly right.
Gotta have Taco Tuesday.
Taco
What you
Tuesday.
doing there, Mad Dog?
Well, see, I tell you, you got to roll those meatballs with one hand. You got to take the strip of bacon with the other, and you simply roll one way, and you roll it the other way, and you skewer it with a little toothpick, and you place those on our Pit Boss grill. And I've got about 60 of them cooking right now. You can take a little gander at out there.
Could you imagine me trying to do that, Freddie?
But now, speaking of Freddie, so here's what we did for Freddie. Freddie, we made your own meatball, okay?
Yeah. Just for you, Freddie.
Just for you, Freddie.
Talk
There-
about one meatball.
There's Freddie. Now, don't drop that on the ground because that's
Yeah.
a real meatball there.
Yeah, there you go, Freddie.
You know
That's
what?
a beauty.
I didn't expect this at all. You treat me so good. Oh, this is unreal.
Only for you, Freddie.
That's right.
Hey, should we do a little glaze for those
Yeah, I want to make
meatballs?
a good glaze on that. Glazes are very easy to do. You can sort of create whatever you want to do in your glaze, but obviously, you know, the main thing for the glaze is you got to have hickory on there, and it's Mad Dog and Merrill's hickory barbecue sauce. I'm going to pour the whole bottle in there because we got a lot of meatballs, don't we?
We have 60 beautiful meatballs.
I
got
need a
some
lot
really
of
great
meatballs. Okay, a little bit of orange and pineapple juice mixed together. Some teriyaki sauce. Love teriyaki.
That's going to be great.
Yep, and Mad Dog's favorite, which is mine, turned me on to, which adds a little bit of thickness and sweetness, hoisin sauce.
Ah.
Not a whole bunch, but you want to make it get the flavor.
hoisin or hoisin?
Poison.
Hoisin.
Hoisin.
2 to 3. 2 to 3.
Hoisin.
2 to 1.
Hoisin.
Hoisin.
Got some garlic. Got to have garlic. Let's use the whole thing of garlic in there. A little maple syrup. Not too much, but you want to get a nice sweet flavor into that sauce. And of course, you got to have Grandma Hazel's. Always
Yes,
got
you
to
do.
have
Little Grandma
Hazel's.
Hazel's in there.
Grandma Hazel's. Whoa! That's
A lot of
Oh,
Grandma
North
Hazel's.
Pepper. Sorry about that. Didn't bring Grandma today. All right, what's that together?
So when you come to the Menominee Casino, we're in Kashina here at the Menominee Casino, and they got bingo, they got to join the Players Club. That's the first thing you got to do is join the Players Club out there. They got a beautiful hotel with great packages, the convention center, and just down the road is the Thunderbird. Have you ever eaten at the Thunderbird?
Yes.
Thunderbird's supposed to have great cheese curds, double hamburgers.
Oh, they're outstanding
They're good.
also out that
No,
way.
aren't they though? They got
Yes.
about 30 slot
Put some
machines at the
ginger in there.
Thunderbird down the road. It's about 8 miles north of here.
Yes.
On Double V.
Yep.
Double
VB.
VV.
VB up in God's
VB,
country.
Yep, up in God's country. They call it the T-Bird around here, but you'll see it on the website as the Thunderbird. Same gosh darn thing. But that's a great little menu, great little place to sit back and relax.
I
at
was
the
there
same time.
today, matter of fact.
You were there at the
Yeah, it was
Thunderbird
great,
today?
Yeah.
Playing
Nice
slots?
place. Well, I'm sorry. We had some time to kill, so what do you got to do?
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Well, I'll tell you what, Roger, thanks for spending a little bit of time with us. We are at the Five Clans room here at Menominee Casino. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We'll be right back
Yes,
with
we
more
will.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling right after this.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we are at the 7th annual Baconfest, Menominee Casino and Resort. We're having a great time here today. It's just one of the major events that they do all year long here at the Menominee Casino. And if you become a Player Club member, you get all the information on there. Check out the Facebook, check out the website. What a great job they do. And when you get here, we just got through talking with Roger at the Forest Island Restaurant.
Yeah.
They do a great job, whether it's during the day for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whether it's one of the special buffets. Now, Freddie, you were at the Spirit Lounge, the Spirit Island
Imagine
Lounge,
that, huh?
the Spirit Island Lounge, and he wasn't listening to music, but you did enjoy one of the fine drinks there.
Look at this thing. Can you imagine how much fruit they put in this thing? Not only fruit, I mean beef sticks, cheese.
But what happened to the rest
Where's
of
the
it,
rest of the
Freddie?
drink, Freddie?
Well, that evaporated. I had to get tuned up, you know.
That's just some of the fun you can have at the Menominee Casino. And with our good friends at Malott, I'll tell you what, it is the center of the plate with them, and you can look them up. And if you're one of the great folks that maybe they partner with bars and grills, they do restaurants, they do supper clubs, hotels, they do sports stadiums. They're actually marketing partners with the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, really?
Did
I
you
didn't know that.
Yeah, they have the Malott Marketplace in the atrium at Lambeau Field.
I'll be darned.
Isn't that
Okay,
great?
yeah,
So you
that
can always
is.
see them at Lambeau Field. Another great one, this is my favorite recipe right here. When it comes to bacon, this is one of my favorite recipes. It's a simple ring of kielbasa, and all we're simply gonna do is make a score mark around that ring of kielbasa. We're gonna put a little sauerkraut in here. I'm gonna borrow a little bit of Merrill's maple syrup for his
Okay.
drink. And we're just gonna mix that up a little bit, and this gets a little messy. And what we're gonna add to that sauerkraut, of course, is bacon. So we're gonna mix bacon in with the sauerkraut.
Bacon.
Yeah, bacon in with the sauerkraut. That's cooked bacon, by the way. That's cooked bacon.
That's good.
And all we're simply gonna do is, I've got a couple of these cooking on the Pit Boss right now. You're gonna see those in the next segment here. But we simply pack that sauerkraut with that
That is
beautiful
so
bacon
good.
in there on Baconfest. And we're gonna pack that inside the different sections of our kielbasa. And I'm gonna take bacon strip by strip. This is some of the good quality bacon supplies by Malott Distributor. And we're simply gonna roll that bacon all the way around our ring of kielbasa. Like
Wow,
so.
that's gonna be good.
And we're gonna put that on the Pit Boss. We're gonna cook that baby up. It's gonna be delicious. But Freddie, your drink is gone. Maybe we should have
Freddie,
another
are
drink.
you ready for a drink?
Freddie's
Freddie?
always ready for another drink.
All right. I'll tell you, there's nothing like a Manhattan. Are you a Manhattan drinker, Freddie?
He is today.
That's
You
what
are
I
today?
am.
All right. Manhattans, I love Manhattans, but I'll tell you, you never see me measure anything.
You and
know,
I
make
stopped
like-
for a few Manhattans
Yes,
over
we
our
have
days.
in our lifetime. So what you want to do is you want to be accurate on your Manhattan. So this is very easy. What you need is you need 2 ounces. Now, if you don't have a shaker, use 1/8 of a cup. That equals to an ounce.
Freddie always has a shaker till he has his first drink.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, so we got 2 ounces in each glass here. Now you want plenty of ice. That's very important because then you want that Manhattan nice and cold. And then you're going to go ahead and just add some sweet vermouth. Where's my sweet vermouth? There it is. There it is. There it is. Sweet vermouth makes a big difference. Only one shot. One
Now
shot
this
in
one's
each
called the
glass.
Fast Freddy. This is the Fast Freddy.
That's right. It's different than a Fast Freddy because what we're going to do with Fast Freddy.
That's going to put my lights out, I think.
Yeah, it might. A little bit of maple syrup. I'm going to drill this in. It's okay, I'll use a spoon.
Look at
What
this.
the heck? You want to add a little bit of maple syrup. That just adds a nice sweetness on it. And that, yeah, plenty of ice in there.
Well, I'm liking that.
Well, they always
nice in
have the
there.
drink of the month at the Spirit Island Lounge too. The Spirit Island bar always
Do
has the
that.
drink of the month.
I add a little bit of bitters.
I'm going to take that away from you. Always take everything away from
It's
Morale.
taken everything away from me all my life. I want to go ahead and stir that up a little bit. Use this here.
That's very clever there.
A little bit of orange in there, Freddie.
Freddie loves his oranges.
Freddie's got to have his orange. A little bit of cherries in there.
And what's the magic garnish?
Cherries and
Cherries.
orange.
And what's the magic garnish? What's the magic garnish?
Look at
What's
this.
the
Oh,
magic
just a
garnish?
second, just a second. What would you think it would be, Freddie? A little bacon on there.
Ah,
That's
that's
the
good.
Bacon Fest.
What's good about the bacon? It's got a little sodium in there. I'll add the sweetness right to it, too, on there for it. So there you go. I didn't forget about you, Freddie. Didn't forget about the bacon, but there
This
you
looks
go.
great. I'll take my eye out in one shot here.
You'll love it.
So, you know, it's kind of
All right, let's toast.
Yeah, there you go. Do a little posting there. Don't spill nothing now,
Don't
guys.
spill it.
Have you seen Porky Pig walking around here?
I saw
Yeah.
Porky Pig walking around, that's for gosh darn sure. You never know what to expect at the Menominee Casino Resort. We are in the 5 clans room, the bear, the eagle, the wolf, the moose, and the crane, and they all have their little 5 clans, and it's a great little entryway here. It's a great, beautiful facility for all events and such like that. How's the drink, boys?
Oh, it's very good.
It's
very
strong.
tasty. Very tasty.
I bet it
yeah.
is.
You're not going to slug that down, Freddie.
You never heard me say that before.
No,
either.
I know. I'm shocked.
All right, we got a great display coming up. We got desserts yet to do,
Oh,
so we're going
wow.
to create a nice little bacon dessert.
Really?
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling from the Menominee Casino Resort
Dessert.
in the
We're
5
gonna do
clans
dessert.
room. Having a great time.
Yes, we are. Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Merrill, you got garnish
Oh, yeah,
on.
let's
You got Manhattan garnish all over you. I'll tell you what, we're having a great time here in the 5 clans room here at the Menominee Casino Resort. And you know, it's been noted that Bigfoot, Sasquatch, has been seen in the northern woods up here
I
in
heard
Menominee
that.
area,
Yes, I
Keshena.
did.
Yeah, yep, Sasquatch has been seen here, that is for sure.
I think he's Sasquatch.
Well, what's his favorite thing?
Bacon. Hey, so we got 60 of those beautiful wild rice. By the way, Menominee, indigenous to Wisconsin area and Upper Michigan, known as the rice people, the people of the people, the rice. And so we have the wild rice in here, and that's one of the reasons we add that to all the meatballs and meatloaf that they do here. They're bacon wrapped. I got 60 of them here. And when we're done with this tape in just a couple of seconds, we're going to go over to our good friends at Malot's, and all 60 of these meatballs are going to be served. So the first 60 people in line get one of these great meatballs over here. Freddie, you mentioned bacon and eggs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I took a hard-boiled egg, and just for you, Freddie, I wrapped that baby up.
Come on.
And
Really?
there's your hard-boiled egg and bacon. Your bacon and eggs, that's the
Freddie,
breakfast.
look at this guy's big meatball there, and he's got a Manhattan. And
This is better than a fast food restaurant. You know that?
Fast Freddie
Fast
restaurant.
Freddy fast food.
So now we're going to do a nice little dessert topping. We're going to do a
Right.
little frosting. We're going to do a frosting with bacon in it. And it's not normal to do a cornbread frosted, is it?
No, but
But if I called it Johnny Cake, then Johnny Cake can be frosted.
There you
Because
go,
it's a
I
cake then.
understand. All right.
So we're going to take powdered sugar. We're going to take powdered sugar. And I've made a few frostings in my life, but nothing like this one, I'll guarantee you. We're going to add a little dab of vanilla in there, probably a
can't wait
cap full
for
of
this.
develop in
Okay, I
there.
can't well anxious to see what he's going to do here.
Well, you know what it is you normally use butter,
Yeah.
melted butter. I pre-cooked some bacon, and I got bacon fat.
That'll be all right.
so we're gonna do bacon.
Grandma Hazel would love you.
Grandma Hazel would love it.
Like, now we're getting back to reality.
And we're going to add a little bit of milk. Now, I don't have a stir here. I guess I got a spoon here. So we're going to mash that all together. We're going to make our own little bacon frosting. Well, that's turning out
All
pretty
right,
good.
you're the
Oh, look at
man.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. So that's got bacon fat in there. It's got powdered sugar. It's got the vanilla in there. And I'm going to throw a little bit of bacon in there because we got to have cooked bacon in there. So
All
that
right.
goes in the frosting. Oh, that's going to be good.
That is going to be good.
Now to stretch things out a little bit, I got to save the good old-fashioned. Didn't always use real vanilla extract, none of that imitation stuff. Let me tell you that, folks. The same is coming to the beautiful casino here. Whether it's bingo, whether it's a beautiful gift shop they got. I always go to the gift shop when we come in here, and they always host great conventions, and they got great packages. I'm gonna put a little Cool Whip in there.
All right.
And then that's gonna stretch things out. That's gonna fluff up that. I think it might calm down the bacon fat, tell you honest, gosh.
Oh, that's going to be good. You need that. Now, Freddie, you
Talk to
like
me.
cheesecake or apple pie? What's your...
Cheesecake or apple pie?
I'll take cheesecake any day.
You know, I will too.
Well, you-
When you had get a good apple pie, though. I just had one last week. I forgot who made it.
Well, you can get both at the Forest Island restaurant, both cheesecake and apple pie, so you're both in luck.
All right,
How's
we'll
that
take it.
tasting? Pretty good?
Yeah.
That was
How
nice.
was it?
I want the whole thing.
So we got the
Freddie,
bacon in
so What are
there.
you doing?
Oh, look at that.
We got the frosting. We got Johnny Cake. And we're going to do that over the
man,
top.
yeah. Interesting. You know what's great is later on here, what you folks always do, they got a hog calling contest. You remember the hog calling contest from last year?
So it's always a
Dinner at Freddy.
and it's always a fun time here at the casino. It's always a fun time. Now next year will be the 8th annual Bacon Fest. You got to look up it online, Menominee Casino Resort. You got to get involved with all the great events that go on here. Take advantage of everything. And you got to sit back, you got to relax, and you got to enjoy things here in life.
That makes us
Mad Dog and
fun,
Merrill's Midwest Grill will be right back with this baby right here. Bacon Fest.
All right, can't go wrong, folks. Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grill.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got to finish off our little Johnny cake with a couple of strips of bacon on there. We've had a great time at the 7th annual Bacon Fest. You can do the same. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling from Menominee Casino Resort.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.